Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pajama Time. I hope that you've brought some friends with you today. Maybe you've brought your teddy, or maybe you've brought your favorite doll, or maybe just your blanket to cuddle with, or maybe you have your very own Sammy the Sermon Salmon. I'm not sure, but that would be really cool if we both had them. But whoever you brought, I hope that they're in their pajamas, because this is pajama time. And if you're with your family as well, you can put your arms around them like this, because we're going to sing our blessing for first times. Because why are we singing our blessing for first times today? What are we doing for the very first time? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we're celebrating Shabbat for the first time. We're getting ready for Shabbat. We're getting ready for Shabbat. We're going to learn some of the Shabbat blessings and a couple of Shabbat songs to celebrate Shabbat. Shabbat's a really happy day. We get really excited about it. So put your arms around your family if you're with them, and we'll sing our blessing for first times. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Amen. That means, blessed are you, God, for giving us life and sustaining us and bringing us to this moment, which is a really good place to be. And so once we sing Shehechianu, we can start in on that thing we were going to do for the very first time, and that is, as I mentioned, to celebrate Shabbat, to bring in Shabbat. And let's just do that first by thinking about some of the things that we feel especially thankful for today, because Shabbat is a day when we're supposed to really think about what it is we're happy about. What are the things that are blessings in our lives? It's a day when we're not supposed to think too much about the things that we really want that we don't have. So it's a good day to kind of go a bit easier on your parents when maybe not ask them for quite so many things. It's a good day just to think about what are the things we're thankful for. So we'll sing our song, because sometimes that helps jog our memory a little bit about the things that are in our lives or in our homes or in our rooms that we're really happy about. So I'm curious, what are you thankful for today? Share with me the blessings that have come your way. What are you thankful for today? Share with me the blessings that have come your way. I'm thankful that the sun is shining, and I'm thankful I've got food to eat. I'm thankful I've got songs to sing, and I'm thankful for my dancing feet. What are you thankful for today? Share with me the blessings that have come your way. What are you thankful for today? Share with me the blessings that have come your way. I'm thankful I've got clothes to wear, and I'm thankful I've got enough to share. I'm thankful for what the earth brings me, and I'm thankful for my friends and family. What are you thankful for today? Share with me the blessings that have come your way. What are you thankful for today? Share with me the blessings that have come your way. Did you think of something? I hope so. I hope so. Did you tell the person sitting next to you? Tell them what you're thankful for. I think they'd really appreciate hearing that. I want to tell you that one of the things that I'm thankful for is that Pesach is coming. I'm really quite excited about that. And because we get to do all these strange things on Pesach. We sit around a table with people and we eat funny things. We dip lots of things. We run around and find things. There's so many things that happen on Pesach. And we'll talk more about them as we go through the next couple pajama times. But someone is here who would like to share a little something with us. Who do you think that is? Who might be with us? Yeah, of course, it's Sammy. It's Sammy. Sammy, the sermon salmon, has swum in. Sammy swum in because he's got something to share with us today. Now, Sammy, would you mind just having a bit of trouble seeing our friend, Sammy? Do you think you could just bring it down a little? Yeah, good. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Toda Rabbah. Thank you so much. Sammy's brought all kinds of Shabbat things for us, which we'll get to in a minute. But I see also that there's something that looks like what he usually brings, but it's different. It's different. Let's see. This is a poem from Uncle Eli's Passover Haggadah. It's called The Four Questions. Sammy must have known that last time we had begun to learn Ma nishtana halayla hazeh, the song, Why is this night different from all the other nights? Which is a song that usually the youngest person at the Seder table gets to ask those four questions. So that might be you. So listen up. So last time we began learning the first verse of Ma nishtana halayla hazeh. And that was when we asked why is this night different from all the other nights, or how come on all other nights we get to eat all kinds of bready things like dinner rolls and challah, but on Pesach we only get to eat matzah, which is a flat bread. See, can you see how flat it is? Matzah is really flat, not like normal bread. So why on Pesach do we eat only matzah? And the second verse talks about why we eat bitter herbs on Pesach. On all other nights we eat all kinds of vegetables, but on Pesach it's really important that we also eat one bitter herb. Now I know this looks a lot like a carrot, right? But what color would a carrot be? Usually orange. And this one is not orange. It's white. It's white, that's right. And so this must not be a carrot. I think this is a radish, a horseradish. And that's kind of a bitter herb. It doesn't taste sweet and yummy. It tastes a bit bitter. It's not bad, but it's definitely not a carrot. So let's read the poem that Sammy, the sermon salmon, brought us today about the four questions. Why is it only on Passover night we never know how to do anything right? We don't eat our meals in the regular ways, the ways that we do on all other days. 'Cause on all other nights we may eat all kinds of wonderful, good, bready treats, like big purple pizza that tastes like a pickle, crumbly crackers, and pink pumpernickel. Can you say that? Pink pumpernickel. That's really hard to say. On all other nights we eat all kinds of bread, but tonight of all nights we munch matzah instead. And on all other nights we devour vegetables, green things, and bushes and flowers, lettuce that's leafy, and candy-striped spinach, fresh silly celery. Have more when you're finished. Daisies and roses and inside-out grass, and artichoke hearts that are simply first class. 60 asparagus tips served in glasses with anchovy sauce and some sticky molasses. But on Passover night you would never consider eating a herb that wasn't all bitter. Thanks, Sammy. That was awesome. Thanks for bringing that. And we're going to continue now with our learning Ma nishtana halayla hazeh. Why is this night different from all the other nights? If you remember the first verse, it goes like this. מה נשתנה הלילה הזה מכל הלילות. Clap 3 times. מכל הלילות. שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים חמץ ומצה. חמץ ומצה. הלילה הזה כולו מצה. הלילה הזה כולו מצה. So that's the first verse, and we learned that last time. This time, we're going to learn a second verse that goes, שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים שאר ירקות. Clap 3 times. שאר ירקות. הלילה הזה כולו מרור. הלילה הזה כולו maror. This is the maror. That's the bitter herb. It's called maror. So let's try it with the guitar. Let's see how we go here. מה נשתנה הלילה הזה מכל הלילות. מכל הלילות. Clap 3 times. שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים חמץ ומצה. Clap 3 times. חמץ ומצה. הלילה הזה כולו Kol hakavod. You did well. We have another Pesach song that we started learning last time, and this one is about all the amazing things that God did for us, and they were things like bringing us out of Egypt, which is what we celebrate at Pesach, that we got to leave slavery behind. We didn't have to work so hard and have such difficult lives. And we got to think about going to the land of Israel, the promised land. So just that promise would have been enough, but God did more than that. God split the sea so that we could walk across on dry land. God not only split the sea and let us cross on dry land, God gave us food in the desert. There were so many things. There's a lot of verses to this song, and parents, if you'd like to email me, I can send you all the verses so we can all sing them together. But let's just try the first couple ones. We did them last time. See if you can remember. Egypt, to be grateful for. But God did so many things for us that we have so much to be grateful for, so much to be thankful for. So I'm so glad we sang that song earlier about being thankful, because it's really important, especially on Shabbat. So speaking of Shabbat, Sammy also brought us a few things for Shabbat. Let's see what Sammy brought. Sammy brought, there are 2 things that we light on Shabbat, that we light before Shabbat comes in. And what do you think they are? I'll give you a hint. Yeah, that's right. They're candles. They're candles. Nerot. These are called nerot, and they're candles. We'll set them here. What else did Sammy bring? Sammy brought a cup of grape juice. A cup of grape juice. This is called a Kiddush cup. A Kiddush cup, and we need that for Shabbat. We'll just place it right here. And there's something else that we bless, or that we say a blessing over on Shabbat. The challah. The challah. Now, usually challah is not quite this round unless it's Rosh Hashanah, but this is the only challah I have today, so we're going to go with it. This is challah. I'll place it right here. Thanks, Sammy. That's awesome. You've totally made our Shabbat. It's going to be great. Let's look at how you spell Shabbat first of all. Shin is the first letter. It makes a sh sound, and it's the first sound in Shabbat, because Shabbat is kind of a quiet day. The second letter is bet. Second letter is bet, which you know from the Pyjama song. And the third letter is tough. Tough. Those 3 letters together spell Shabbat. Shin, bet, tough. So the first thing we're going to do is bless our candles. And that blessing goes like this. Take your matches and pretend to light our candles. Hadlik ner shel Shabbat. We bless the Sabbath lights. Hadlik ner shel Shabbat. We bless the Sabbath lights. And when we bless the grape juice with our Kiddush cup, this is called a Kiddush cup, we're going to take our pretend Kiddush cup, or maybe if you have a real one at home, you could take that in your hands, and we're going to pretend to drink it. Borei peri hagafen, we bless the Sabbath juice. Okay? And then with the challah, we're just going to put it on our hands, like our hands are a tray or a platter, and we're going to serve it to our friends and family. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz, we bless the Sabbath challah. Okay, so now you've got all the different things to bless, and you know what to do. We're going to sing the song. But there's one other part to this song, which, like our other song, involves clapping, using your hands. And it goes like this. We sing Shabbat, 4 claps. We sing Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. We sing Shabbat, 4 claps. We sing Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. So let's try it all together now. All together. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom, 4 claps. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Now get ready to bless the candle. Say the blessing over the candles. Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We sing Shabbat. We sing Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Now the final verse is Lecha Dodi. I think you did really well. Kol hakavod, that means well done, well done. We'll get back to our bedtime ritual on our other Pyjama Time episodes, but on Shabbat it's lovely to end with blessings. But there's one other song that I'd love to teach you about Shabbat, because it's all about that happy Shabbat feeling that we feel inside. And sometimes we feel that happy Shabbat feeling in our rosh, in our head, and so when you feel it there, you can shake your head around gently. And when we feel it, sometimes we feel it in our off, our nose, when we smell the delicious challah. Smell it in our nose, our off. So sometimes it's our rosh, and sometimes it's our off that gets that sweet Shabbat feeling. And sometimes it's our yadayim. Our yadayim get really happy, and they clap when they're happy. So sometimes our hands clap on Shabbat when they have that Shabbat feeling. So when that Shabbat feeling hits your yadayim, you can clap. And then finally, sometimes we get that Shabbat feeling in our hearts, our lev. And our hearts, when they get happy, they beat a little faster, like this. So when you feel it in your lev, we can see your heart beat like this. So let's try our Shabbat song, our Shabbat feeling song. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my rosh. Shake your heads. In my rosh. In my rosh. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my rosh. All Shabbat long. I've got that Shabbat feeling. In my off, breathe in the challah. In my off, I've got that Shabbat feeling. In my off, all Shabbat long. I've got that Shabbat feeling. In my yadayim, let's see happy hands clapping. In my yadayim, in my yadayim, I've got that Shabbat feeling. Beating hearts in my heart, in my love. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my love. All Shabbat long. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. See you on the next Pyjama Time, when we'll be back with the Pyjama song and the bedtime Shema, and we'll learn more verses of Manish Tana, all coming next week. Shabbat Shalom.